Hello, welcome. Today is another day where we're going to learn about plants, and look at what I have next to me. This is the plant that I was sharing with you yesterday that we were labeling. And we did look at the flower yesterday, and these flowers are already all dried up. And I was confused yesterday because I thought that these guys that are not opened up, that they were flowers, but they're not flowers. How could I have made that mistake? As I put these in water and I left them outside in the sun, it opened up. And look at what I've discovered. What do you think these guys are? Look closer. These are the seeds that have grown on this plant. And if I take one of them out, it does look like a little parachute. I'm going to hold it. Oh, actually, maybe not the parachute. Looks very tiny. Well, this one, maybe it had the little tail broken off. Let me see if I can take another one out. I have it. That was the parachute that separated from the seed. This one you can see exactly. The seed, and this is the parachute. Isn't this wonderful? I am so glad that I found this plant. Well, now that we're clear about the flower part and the seed part on my plant, I'm trying to figure out, how do these guys drink water? I know that it has something to do with the water and the roots and the stem and everything. And here my plant is in water and I see the roots in there. But I just wish I could see how the water travels through the plant. I'm just having a very difficult time imagining that. So today we're going to learn about how plants drink water. We're going to write about it first, and then we're going to do a very fun experiment, and I truly hope that you will enjoy it. Today we're going to learn about how do plants drink water. And I'm going to teach you this lesson by writing sentences about how we think it happens. First, we will water the plants. Let me write my sentence. First, we will water I'm going to say our plants. I need to remember to put a period at the end of my sentence. First, we will water our plants. Now, here are my plants, and they are already in water. I'm not going to water them with the water from watering can. My plants that I found on my walk are in water. The problem is, I can't see how they're drinking it. This is rather difficult to imagine. But if I'm growing plants, first, I need to water them if I want them to drink. Next, the roots will soak up water and nutrients. So if the plant is growing in the soil and I water the plant, the roots will soak up the water and the nutrients. This plant that's in my vase, the roots are soaking up the water. I still can't imagine it happen. Then water will be carried through the stem to leaves. Okay, so the roots are in the water. The water is traveling up the stem to the leaves. Well, I'll keep trying imagining that. Finally, water will reach all parts of my plant, including the flower. Let's review. First, we will water our plants. Next, the roots will soak up water and nutrients. Roots. Then, water will be carried through the stem to leaves. Stem and leaves. Finally, water will reach all parts of my plant, including the flower. And here is my plant and the flower where the water just reached even the endings of the petals. Well, welcome back. Oh, I just took a drink of water. When we drink, you can definitely see how we take a sip and we swallow the water, but still don't see what's happening inside the body with the water. Well, I thought we should investigate plants a little bit more. And what I have for you today are cups with water, and we're going to add food coloring, different color to each cup. We're going to change the color of the water. This glass, oh, it's actually a glass, not a cup, I should say. This is Warkowski. You're so silly. Oh, here it goes. I'm going to add quite a bit of food coloring. I want my water to be rather dark. Wow, this looks so amazing, almost like a lava lamp. We have blue water. I'm going to now take my green food coloring. I'm going to open it. Let's see, let's add the green to another glass. Here it goes. This water will be green. Going to close that one. And the last color that I have is orange. Opening my orange and I'm adding it in. It almost looks, well, no, it does look orange. A little bit yellow, yellowish orange. We'll see how this color works for us. I'm going to close my orange. And now I have 3 beautiful carnation flowers. These are white flowers, and we're going to put them each in a different glass. One carnation is going to go into blue water. Second carnation into my green glass, my green water. And the third one into orange. You might have seen this experiment in kindergarten. We usually do it with celery, but I thought that doing it with carnations, with white flowers, would look very pretty. If you like to do the same experiment at home and you don't have white flowers, try to use celery, just green celery stalks, and put them in water that's been changed with food coloring. Now remember, that's something that you need to do with your parents. You should not do it by yourself. And it's fun if you can do it. Observe and see if the plant, the flower, the petals of the flower will eventually change color. It will truly show us how the water travels through the stem. Our flowers don't have roots, so now I have to imagine the roots. So we just think about how the water will travel through the stem, the leaves, and then reaches the flower and reaches the ends of each petal. Well, they're still white for now. We'll have to keep revisiting them every hour or so. It's been only 1 hour and I already see little traces of blue at the end of the petals. Let's move on to the flower that's in green food coloring. You can see even more traces of green on the petals. This means that the water has traveled already to the end of the petals. It's traveled through the stem, the leaves, and now to the flower. And here is the orange, and I can see just like little tiny specks of yellow at the end of these petals. Okay, boys and girls, it's the next day already. You can see how beautiful our flowers are. We can definitely see how the water traveled up the stem, through the leaves, and to the flower and the ends of the flower's petals. Are you ready to see the green one? It is so beautiful. And now what I thought was orange, and actually it was yellow. Well, I know if my kids were here with me, they would help me figure it out already yesterday. But in any case, here is now our beautiful yellow carnation. And with each one of them, we can see how the water traveled all the way from the bottom of the stem to the flower and the ends of the petals. Yellow, green, blue. Boys and girls, thank you for joining me today. I wanted to tell you about your assignment for today. Your assignment is going to be to tell your parents about how do plants drink water, and I would like you to use transition words such as first, next, then, and finally. To challenge yourselves, you could write it down into complete sentences. Also, if you like, for fun, you could use celery stalk at home, and if you have food coloring, you could do the same experiment with celery as we did with our white flowers. This is an optional assignment. I hope you enjoyed this lesson, and I will see you again tomorrow.